Okay, this is going to be kind of crude here, but I'm doing this to make a point. I've made up this hose. It's got a big fitting on the end here, and then it's got a smaller fitting on the other end. This is 1 1/4 inch, and this is 3/4 inch ID. I got a vacuum gauge here. Okay? And I'm trying to give people some idea of how much vacuum it takes to operate a player piano. Um, a really well operating player piano can work on 7 to 10 inches of water vacuum. And if you look at the gauge here, there's 10 inches right there. There's 20 inches right there. Okay? And I tell people that they can test it. They can test their stack and other devices in their player piano by sucking on the hose that's connected to the device by mouth. Right? And they kind of laugh at me. I think nobody's ever laughed in my face, but I get the feeling that they kind of laugh at me and think that well, you can operate a player piano by sucking on a hose. They just don't think that that's possible. But it certainly is possible. And so to demonstrate, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this. I'm going to just put this over the end of this hose like this. I'm going to hold it nice and tightly. I'm going to put the other end of the hose in my mouth, and I'm going to suck on it. Yeah. And you can see that I can produce over 20 inches of vacuum just with my lungs. Okay? Now, maybe I've got good lungs. I'm 69 years old. I've been smoking since I was 11 years old, so I don't know how good my lungs could be, but I can produce 25 inches of vacuum with my lungs. And I've tested many player stacks and other devices by mouth, just to find out how well they're working, because I advocate that in a number of the pages that I've made about testing a player piano. So there you go. That proves how much vacuum your lungs can make, and that you can test the player mechanisms by mouth.